What's going on, everyone? It's your
What's
boys,
up?
Mike and Adam from Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal, and this is the All Things Paranormal podcast show. And guess what?
Can you guess it? Because I can.
It's our 1 year anniversary, and this is
Absolutely.
freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on tonight, checking our show out. We already have people in. Hey, Sandra, what's going on? Thank you guys. Hey, Lori,
Hey, what's up? Thank you.
what's going on? Mark's in the house. Hey, Mark. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for the anniversary. So tonight we're gonna have a little fun. We have some guests that are gonna be stopping by. We have one actually backstage right now, a good friend of ours, Dale from the Paranormal Voice, and he's got some other stuff he's gonna talk about tonight. Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Thank you. So without further ado, let's bring on our first guest tonight. What's going on, Dale?
Whoa. I'm in outer space.
I know, right? That's awesome.
How's it going, guys? Happy anniversary.
Thanks, man. Thanks for being on our show for our anniversary. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, where else on the planet Earth would I rather be on a Friday night than hanging out with Two Brothers Extreme? I mean, it would be better if we were in a haunted prison, but
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Or an asylum.
here we are. We're hanging out online.
What's up, Gordon? Yeah, so tell us, what's going on with you? Long time no see.
Oh, I know. I mean, the Paranormal Voice took a kind of a hiatus over the holiday season, and then just kind of back and forth trying to figure out, okay, where are we going to bring the Paranormal Voice next? So, and then Michael John, as we all know, is now back into professional wrestling. So that's been eating up a lot of his time. I mean, he's getting ready to do his in-ring debut or his ring in. I don't know how that works, but he's stepping back into the ring tomorrow night.
That's awesome.
Sweet. Where is
to the best of his ability, but because he is old. But no, so he's got that going on tomorrow, and like I said, he's been a really busy guy. So yeah, the Paranormal Voice is going to be making a comeback in March. So everybody who is a fan of the Paranormal Voice, stay tuned. That's going to be awesome. We're just going to line up some guests. I know we've already got one amazing guest already booked for April, a guy that we've been talking to a lot last year, trying to work out a date with him. I'm not going to announce that yet. I'm just waiting for the right time to do it. But this guy is amazing, and all I can say is it's somebody from the UK, a new sensation.
Oh boy!
I mean, this guy, when people find out about this guy, they're going to be like, "Holy crap!" He's been truly, he's been a trailblazer since I've heard him, and I heard about him through Ronnie LeBlanc from Expedition Bigfoot. But yeah, no. So yeah, we've been in communication with this guy, and now we finally worked out something to get him on the show. So when the time is right, I can give you the date. The date will be April 23rd. It'll be a special presentation day. It is a Wednesday. It'll be happening at 1 p.m. Eastern time because of the UK difference. So we kind of had to do a special edition show just for this guy. Which we're all about accommodating guests. We're all about doing what we do just to get to work around somebody else's schedule. But yeah, so the date, mark it on your calendars, April 23rd, 2025, 1 p.m. Eastern. So as soon as I'm able to, I will release the name and everything. It's going to be truly amazing.
That's awesome.
Other than that, like I said, just stay tuned. Paranormal Voice is coming back in March. Just waiting for it to line up some dates, and then also in the meantime, back in November of 2024, I debuted a brand new show called Seeking Vibes.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the paranormal. My guests are paranormal related so far. But you know what? It's all about inspiration. It's all about building people up. It's all about miracle stories. It's all about connecting the universe and trying to help people out because this world is in a very ugly place right now.
Yeah.
You can't turn on the news without bad news. You can't read the newspaper without bad news. There are so many inspiring people in this world, like the Dustin Perrys, who was one of my guests on the show.
Oh, Dustin's awesome.
Motivation. Besides knowing Dustin as part of Ghost Hunters, he's also a motivational speaker. I mean, anybody who follows Dustin on any of his social media, Dustin's out there every day encouraging people just to be you and just to live your life. And we're on this life for a short time, but make it a good time. But
Yep.
so,
Absolutely.
and this is what I wanted to do with my show. It's no secret myself. I suffer from mental illness. I'm also a survivor of 3 suicide attempts. And I said, if I'm glad I suck at anything, I guess that's one thing I'm glad I suck at.
Yeah.
Um, but
that is a good thing.
Yeah.
that's just me making humor out of something that is plaguing the world right now. I mean,
Yeah. Life's too short, man,
yeah, I mean, like right now, it's like I just heard that down in Texas, I think,
I was
11-year-old girl committed
You-
suicide
You
because
had
she
to
was
be
being
reading my
bullied.
mind. You
Yeah.
had to be reading my mind. I
Yeah,
was just
it's-
gonna say that, like, oh my god,
Another one too in Michigan a couple weeks ago.
You
Hockey
just-
player, Michigan teenager. She was 12 or 13.
Yeah, yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing. She was bullied.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, this is like ridiculous. Like, why are 11-year-olds or even anybody that young person, like anybody under the age of 25, even thinking about suicide? Like, what can really make their life that bad that at 11 years old they think that this is the best answer? And you know what? And this is where we need public and the society and everybody to come together and to change how bullying is dealt with online, in person. You know what? It's just a sad incident. And like I said, 2 young people's lives
Yep.
lost over what? Because whatever the issue is, but really, I mean, bullying's got to stop. Bottom line is,
I agree
so
100%.
I think on from someone that was bullied as they were younger through school. I think bullying should be a criminal offense and solved with jail time. If you're bullied and you should be punished that way. But if you were bullying someone and they killed themselves, you should be punished
That's murder.
as like murder.
Oh.
100%. If you're
I
the
agree
reason
with
someone
you.
died, you should go to jail for murder.
absolutely, and I agree with you. I mean, this, but it's like we got to stop this. We gotta we as society, as humans, compassionate humans.
Mhm.
It's like we've got to change this, and this is where we all have to. We got to stop turning a blind eye. Bottom line is stop turning a blind eye. Stand up to these bullies because you know what? They're not strong when everybody turns against them. And so that's what my
Yeah.
new show is about. It's all about motivation, inspiration,
That's awesome.
and just changing one person's perspective. If one guest from my show makes somebody realize their life is not that bad, and I mean, I've had 2 former drug addicts, people who were down at the bottom and now made something of it. And Michael John being one of them. I mean, a homeless drug addict who is now a reality TV star, back into professional wrestling, wrote his first book. He's living his life right now, and I'm so proud of him because he's my brother. And but more that he be able to kick a habit that kills millions of people a year. And and I don't know what it's like to be a drug addict. I've never been addicted to anything in my life, but you kind of get that sense that they kind of feel helpless. They don't know who to turn to, and I just hope somebody that I have on my show will inspire somebody to say, you know what, I can do this, and change their whole life around and make themselves a better person, because everybody is needed in this world. We're all here. We're all special. We're all loved by somebody. And hell, if nobody loves you, I love you. Even if I don't know you, I love you because you're human.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And the big thing is everybody needs to know that no matter who you are, what you have, how much money you have, where you are in your life, we're all fucking equal. Because when we're 6 feet in the ground, we're all the same. Six
That's
feet in
right.
the ground.
We're all worm food at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that
Yeah,
Or we're
that is the truth.
or we're someone's nice mantelpiece, depending
Yeah.
which way you go.
that's true. That's true.
Good way to put it.
Yeah, very much so. But yeah, no, and also I'm writing my very first book because Michael John has inspired me to write and my book is not. It's mostly my memoirs, the story of my life, the stuff I've been through. And I'm gonna talk about my suicide attempts, and just I mean I don't think I've had the worst life in the world, but my life has made me into the human that I am today. And I mean, I had two amazing parents who loved me very much, uh, and I mean, so yeah, I just think, and people have heard my story have all said that my story could probably change somebody's life. So you know what? I said, what the hell? I'm going to write a book about it. If I sell one copy and it saves one life, I'm more than happy to do it.
Honestly, that's awesome though. That's such a great like motivation towards people to read that book too. It's like kind of like keeping a diary for yourself and you're releasing it out there to the world.
Yep.
And you know what? You are going to change people's lives or people's perspectives of things. And like we said, like this is what we need right now in the community in general, not just the paranormal community in the world in the community in general.
Yeah,
It's just
no, we do.
and yeah, it's it's getting a little tiring with everything going on, but
Oh,
yeah.
I know. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be allowed on the show tonight because of last night's hockey game, but
it's all good. Congratulations. We'll keep it at that.
you know what? You know what? That two of the most talented roster teams in hockey was on that ice last night.
Oh, absolutely.
And either way, it was going to be, and hands down, that was one of the best hockey games I have seen in a long time.
Best two games. The Saturday night game when they first met too was amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch it, so I don't know who won.
United States played Canada last night.
Well, I know that
Canada won. What was it, 3-2 in overtime?
Overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It was a good game. Canada pulled it out, but it was
it was the greatest game. And like I said, I either way, you had some of the most talented hockey players and guys that played with pure passion.
Yep.
That you know what, like us in the paranormal field, what we do, like as podcasters, we do this because we love it. We're very passionate about what we do.
Yep.
What the whole world witnessed last night on the ice was pure passion.
Yes, it was.
So,
yes, it was.
Yeah. So no, like I said, and true to form, if it wasn't for the paranormal, that's what saved my life. My last suicide attempt, and I'll tell you guys, was because of the paranormal field and somebody that I love dearly, and she knows I love her dearly, saved my life because she was the one who brought me a message just when I needed it the most.
Well, man, we're glad you're here. You made a big difference in a lot of people already. You're already touching people's hearts. I know you made a difference for us. We absolutely love talking with you, and you've been a big inspiration for a lot of people in the paranormal community.
I appreciate that. I'm just like I said, I'm just here to fulfill my passion in life, and to meet and to work with as many great individuals. And I mean, there's a lot of really great people in this industry.
Yes, there is.
And I am very fortunate that I was given an opportunity to do something, and it worked out great for me and Michael John. We love going to these events. We love meeting the We love meeting the people who attend these events, because those people are like crazy passionate. I mean, I love my passion for the paranormal, but the people that just attend these events, they are like crazy passionate,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
great.
which is it's awesome. Speaking of that, where can we see you at some of these events coming up? Where you guys booked?
Well, right now we are officially on the books for one, two possibly. We're really cutting down our schedule right now, just because Michael John is really busy with wrestling.
Yep.
And like I said, like right now, we're enjoying doing the show. We're going to be enjoying what 2025 is going to do for us. But we are going to be at Potographs for Pooches up in Holton Lake, Michigan, March 8th with
That's awesome.
Tim Miley, Tim Miley and Lauren, who everybody who knows Tim is a fascinating gentleman. Actually, he's going to be on Seeking Vibes podcast this coming Tuesday, the 25th. We're going to be talking about his mental health issues and his journey. And of course, Murray, who Potographs is named after. Potograph is a great event. It's a paranormal event, but it raises money for local animal shelters all
Okay.
across the United States. So wherever there's an event, that state usually gets that money. And to date, Tim has raised over $100,000 for animal shelters
Wow, that's
across the
awesome.
United States.
That's cool.
That is
So
awesome.
That's
he
amazing.
is truly an inspiration. And if people don't know his story, please tune in to Seeking Vibes podcast this coming Tuesday night, and you will see one of the most genuine, gentle giants that is in the paranormal field. Like, this guy is an absolute sweetheart. I don't know if you guys have ever met Tim, but
No, we haven't yet.
he is an absolute sweetheart of a guy. He is he is a guy that's had a lot of struggles himself, and another guy who was just about to commit suicide when the universe stepped in. And you'll hear that story this coming Tuesday. So it's
Definitely check it out, people.
but
Definitely.
if you can't be there in person to any of the Potographs events, please go over to potograph4pooches.com. I believe the website is. Tim will kick my ass if it doesn't. He'll hit me with a chair because he's a big wrestling fan. But you can even donate to Murray's legacy. Murray is his little dog that has now passed on, but that was Tim's best friend. And yeah, like I said, so he created this event in Murray's legacy to raise money for other animal shelters, so that people can get their fur child or fur people. Because I don't even think pets are pets anymore; they're fur people. They're a part of the family,
Oh, absolutely.
and they destroy us just like if your own child dies.
Absolutely. 100%.
I know.
So
That's
yeah,
why
you can catch us there March 8th, Holton Lake, Michigan. So if you're anywhere close to Holton Lake, Michigan, in March 8th, come on down. Dustin Perry's going to be there headlining, and Shane Pittman's going to be there.
That's awesome. That's a good lineup.
Just let me try to. Okay, we got Bill Konkolowski, who is the head of the MUFON. He is the director for MUFON Michigan. Deb DeRoos, who is part of the UFO Contact Convention.
Nice.
So yeah, they've got some pretty amazing guys. They had to add in 2 Canadian guys, which we're really grateful for.
Nothing wrong with that at
Hey,
all.
what's their name again?
Who those
Oh
people?
God,
Those
what
two
are
Canadians?
Canadian guys.
yeah,
I
yes.
forgot what their names are. Something starts with a D. I think an
I
M or
think
something.
Bob and Doug McKenzie. No,
Sounds about right.
No.
No, no.
Yeah, those paranormal voice guys are going to be there. So
Those
yeah,
guys,
come on
yeah.
down. Yeah, come on down, hang out with us. But it is a great event. A lot of great people, and it's going all towards a good cause, and that's the bottom line.
Absolutely. That's
Animals,
all that
dogs,
matters, yeah.
shelters. Helping out these animal shelters is what we really do. So, like I said, can't be there live. Please go to Pooch's photographsforpooches.com and donate. And I know that I don't know all the dates of all their other events, but if they're coming anywhere close to you, check them out. Like I said, Tim and Lauren are two truly amazing people. So check that all out.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Definitely sounds good. I will also, after the show, I will put it on our page too. I'll share it out so people can see it for sure.
Yeah. I'll send you the link for the
that'll be awesome.
for
Yeah,
the
definitely.
website.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, thank you again so much for coming on.
Hey, thank you for having me, guys, and I
Not a
appreciate
problem.
it. I love you guys.
Thank you.
You
We
guys
love
are
you
doing
too.
amazing things. Thank you for everything you guys do for the paranormal community. Keep it up. Like I said, we just try to keep up with all you great people over there. We're just over here in our little corner of the world, trying just to say hello every once in a while.
Hey, maybe one day. I got my passport.
Yeah, I'll grab mine. We want to come up there.
Maybe
We got to
we'll
see
come
what you
up.
guys got to offer up there.
Oh, we see in this area right here where we are, there it is like a paranormal hotbed. Like we have one of the original courthouses, and then we have a place in Amherstburg. It is called the Park House, which is a pretty amazing place. It's down the street from the fort. Also, the War of 1812 was all a part of this and everything.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, no, there's a
Nice.
lot of hot spots around here. No shortage of ghosts around here. That's for sure.
I guess that's
Awesome.
gonna have to be sometime.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because I was gonna eventually fly. Because Mike has.
Don't fly, man. Don't fly. Jesus.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is I was gonna tell Mike that hey, you know how I said I was gonna fly? Well, you can scratch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I even told Michael John, I'm like, if we have to go anywhere really, really far, we're not flying this year.
Yeah.
We're just going to take some extra time and we're going to drive ourselves. As long as it's drivable, we'll be there.
Hey,
I'm going to take the road of Tim Shaw now. Flying is out until they can figure out why these planes are crashing everywhere.
You can drive, I think, from Canada all the way to the tip of South America.
That's fine with me. Anybody want to book us in between that? We'll be happy to drive. I don't care.
Right. Well,
even if I have to rent an RV, I don't know. But like I said, I mean, this whole flying thing's got me scared, and I was like that plane that crashed just a couple days ago here in Toronto. Like me and Michael John were there just in October.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's
So, yeah.
crazy. All right. Well, thank you again for coming on. It was good to hear from you.
Thank you guys. Have a great anniversary, by the way.
Thank you. We got another friend of ours that's getting ready to come on. So we'll definitely talk to you soon. All right.
Absolutely. I'm always here for you guys. Good luck. And we will talk again soon, guys.
All right. Sounds good. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So there you
go.
That was awesome. That's one guest so far.
Coming on next.
I don't know about this one. This guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know him?
This guy's a little troublemaker right here. Nah, we absolutely love him.
Name's
Starts with a T.
T Faith?
Trevor Faith.
Oh, Trevor.
Trevor Faith.
I thought it was
all right. Well, we got our good friend Trevor Faith coming on next. What's up, Trevor?
That's the nicest name anyone's ever called me, so thank you.
Well, we have to keep it PG.
Yeah.
No.
PG, is that I think you mean PB.
Oh, hey. What's going on, Trevor? How's everything going?
Good. Work's crazy. I the snow has hit my workplace hard, so I usually been getting off around 3. Today I got off at 6:30, so that was awesome.
Oof.
But
You
yeah.
guys got a lot of snow down there, huh?
Oh yeah. I outside of my place, about 10 inches.
Oof.
And then that melted, and what little was left froze overnight. So it's just black ice at this point.
Oh
So
boy.
Yeah, there's a lot
yeah,
of lakes around here.
Yeah, we got that too. We like to skate everywhere, pretty much.
I've been skating a lot, but I've been failing a lot.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Yep, same here.
You got to get those things with the little spikes on them that go on your shoes.
Cleats.
Yeah,
Yeah, those two.
yeah.
Can you buy spikes for shoes like separately?
They actually have
They have
those
these
things.
little things that go over. They're like a stretch band that go over your
Oh.
regular shoes.
I
Yeah, it
wasn't aware of
slides
that.
up on. Yeah, it slides up on. It's got grips on the bottom. Some of them have like metal spikes. Some of them have rubber on them, and you just slide
Cool.
them right over your shoes.
Hold on, I'm gonna find the exact name.
So while he's finding that, so what's going on, Trevor? How's everything going with Haunted Faith and
It's
Haunted-
going good.
Empty Casket, right?
Yeah. I can't speak on Empty Casket, but Haunted Caskets.
Haunted
Going
Casket,
great.
yes, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, me and Bill talked about some stuff that is going to be happening. That's public knowledge, but
Yep.
This is your anniversary, so I'll
No,
go watch
we're
our
talking to
podcast.
everybody. No,
Well, no.
Hold
I'm
on.
just saying, as far as like the plethora of shit that me and Bill are going to do, that'll be half an hour. So if you guys are
Yeah.
if you guys are interested in Haunted Casket stuff, go and watch our episode after this.
No problem.
Anyway, I'm doing good. I got a lot of things planned. In the next couple of weeks, I got a cool investigation that I'm not sure if the people that invited me, I'm not sure if they want it public yet, because I'm just there for the ride.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be doing an investigation here in a few weeks with some amazing people at a house that's very well known.
Okay.
And I'll keep it there. But because they don't even know, people invited me, and then I checked in a couple days ago to be like, hey, is everything still good to go? Am I still invited? Because we didn't talk about it for the longest time, and they said yeah. So I'm still getting like finances and travel plans up and going. So, but at this place, I'm going to be doing some filming for some found footage stuff. That's going to be cool. I got some found footage. Do what now?
Are you going to use your old school camera that you found?
Oh yeah, that's all I
awesome.
use. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Just check it.
The only thing I'm going to use my new camera for, my 4K, is me and Bill are in the process of planning a Haunted Casket live show.
Nice.
Like not like a one-off, like heavily produced, like good live show. And I'm not going to be using. I can't use my old camera for that because there's no way to plug it into a computer.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to be using that for that. But then again, that stream's not going to be a found footage stream. It's going to be a high quality paranormal thing. But I got some videos planned.
Nice.
I haven't said this live anywhere yet, so I'll go ahead and say it on here.
Oh, breaking news.
It's not much of news, so local news. I am in the next few weeks. Hopefully, it's a lot of fucking work. I have a friend that does hosting, and website building, and I am going to be creating a website for Haunted Faith and VHF 82 Films. But the website is going to be not only like a website with like shouting people out and like the normal stuff, right? It's going to have blogs, some graphical features, YouTube embedding, and all that fun stuff. So it's going to be like its own little creepy VHS themed environment inside of a website.
Nice.
it was going to be called hauntedfaith.com because Haunted Faith is the the general name brand of it all. But hauntedfaith.com I previously purchased, and and then once it expired, I had to wait a whole year before it came back to public domain. So I went to my friend, and I'm like, hey, what are my other options? And turns out, you know how there's like .com, .net, .org, and so on. Well,
Yep.
turns out there is a very popular extension that churches use called .faith.
Oh wow.
And so
Okay.
haunted.faith is going to be, I've already
That's
bought
cool.
the domain and everything. So, and oddly enough, that's my Instagram. Weird ass plug, but that's my Instagram. But yeah, so yeah, filming. I got a lot of some videos planned. I'm doing this cool storytelling video to where, as you all know, and as I'm sure most people in that are viewing this know, I quit caffeine a while back, and I'll run this down because I've preached it a million fucking times. Quit caffeine. I found a regimen. I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes for myself that gets me more calm. And a lot of people have been asking me if I'm okay because of how much I've outspokenly changed. And it's just, once you see me again in person, I'm not going to act the same, which it's the new me, as weird as that sounds in like context. But
So new year, new you.
yeah, I wish this happened. I wish this happened like 10 years ago. But yeah, you know, it's better late than never.
Hey,
I had some friends within the Get Haunted field call me out on my shit, and I couldn't be more thankful. So I'm going to be doing a weird hyper to non-hyper visual storytelling video. And I'll put a trigger warning at the beginning because there's going to be a lot of flashing images. But so that's going to be cool. I know right now, in theory, that sounds like, what the fuck? That sounds stupid. But the way I have it in my head, I'm going to execute it. I think it'll be cool. If not, if not, at least it was a fun ride.
I mean, it's got me pretty interested.
no, right.
That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, no, that sounds cool.
So I found the name.
Oh, you found your name for your boots.
It's not. You can get it on Amazon.
We'll be right back.
Non-slip.
We'll be right back.
Spike ice cleats. So if you
Non-slip.
Hold on.
Yep. Nope. Pull it up. There you go. Screenshot that.
Oh, those okay.
They slip over your shoes. Okay.
Fair enough.
That was not a sponsorship by Amazon.
No.
We don't know what that is.
We don't, definitely not. But I'm just saying,
I'll
you can get them anywhere.
All hail Jeff Bezos. I'm kidding.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
But they do save you from slipping.
Yeah. Hell, I'll be slipping all the time. I'm not even on my feet. Just like I can't talk straight. Sorry, that was a bad joke. But speaking of, we'll be right back. Are you a fan of Dr. Phil?
Adam Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love him so much.
I'm gonna go see him down in New Jersey, I think, in April.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna be in Atlantic City. Doing Dr. Phil live.
I guess we're on the topic of
Phil?
now, but it'll be a funny
Comedian.
thing. Yeah, so one of my favorite bits by him, and this I wish was sponsored by Dr. Phil, but it's not. One of my favorite bits that he has ever done, or little sections of a bit, was out in the crowd was this guy who with like long hair, gauged earrings, metal shirt, tattoos all over him. He goes, "Hey, you, what the fuck is going on there?" And he goes, "Oh, it's just my style." And then he goes, "Well, no fucking shit, but what's going on?" And he goes, "I'm in a band." And he goes, "Hell yeah, man. Love me some, I assume, metal." And he goes, "Yeah." And I forget the band name that he said. and he's like, well, what's one new song that you put out that everyone should go stream right now? And he said something like creepy and dark, like the death of whatever. and on the stage, Dr. Phil went, fuck yeah. I starts jumping up and down like fuck yeah. And then 10 seconds into it, he stops and goes, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking hurt. All right, on to the
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's funny. Adam Ray is hilarious. He plays a bunch of different characters.
Him as Joe Biden
one
is another
the
level.
one comedian I want to go see is Ginger Billy.
Yeah.
Who's Ginger Billy?
I'll
Is
look
that your
him
neighbor?
up. He's funny. No,
Is that your neighbor?
I wish. I wish.
Okay,
I
now-
wish. I wish that dude's cool.
Ginger, is he a big comedian? Like, is he relatively like well known?
Yeah,
Semi.
he's all over YouTube, TikTok, all that.
Okay.
Yeah, look up Ginger
Can't
Billy.
miss those shorts and the ginger hair.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh wait, I could be wrong. I think I know who you're talking about, but I could be very well wrong. Never mind. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Short jean shorts.
Oh,
when it wears no shirt.
Yeah, Ginger Billy.
he got his
Yes.
start on. Okay,
Yeah.
he got his start on TikTok, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
He-
I remember seeing him on my furry page a little
Yeah,
bit here and
he's-
there, but I don't. Oh god,
He's funny.
Hey,
He's
Courtney.
funny. I know that. See, I'm amused by stupid things. But
same
like,
here.
Like he made a car and put a mower deck on it. Like it was funny.
A mower neck.
A mower
car.
deck.
A mower deck.
Mower
Oh,
deck.
deck.
He turned a car into a lawnmower.
He turned a dirt bike into a mower. Yeah.
Dude, that would mow lawn fast as fuck, boy.
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Look it up. I'm telling you, look him up. He's funny.
Okay,
You got it.
I'll do that like after this. But question for you guys.
Yeah, what's going on? Shoot.
I may
I know
have
it's
an
very.
answer.
Now that you say that, have you ever been asked a question that don't make sense? Like one of like the
All the time.
stereotypical-
Yeah, I'm usually the one asking.
How many
All the
seconds?
time.
How many seconds do you microwave a lizard before the snow falls on Thursday afternoon?
Say that again.
Wait, yeah.
So there's this guy on YouTube that I watch. He's not a comedian, but he does like just comedy skits. He's a filmmaker that is funny, and he has this series on his channel called "Words That Don't Make" or "Things That Don't Make Sense." And he'll walk up to random people in the streets and ask a question, but it doesn't. The strangers will either have the same humor and like just give them an answer like that don't make sense either, or like the stranger will be like, "The fuck is your problem?" But he won't like stick a camera like in your face. It's like a GoPro like on his chest, and he'll walk up to the stranger and go, "Hey, how are you? I love your outfit," and they go, "Thank you so much." And he goes, by the way, why does the coffee get spilled on Thursday if the chimpanzee don't have the tablet to do homework? And then out of nowhere, the person's like, just like frozen, like, what the fuck did he just ask me? It's funny to see their reactions. But yeah, because me and Ernie do the same thing. If occasionally when we talk or hang out, I'll usually do the asking, and then he'll look at me and go 56, or I'm not sure why the pizza did that. I'm like, he gets me in that little small way. He gets me. But Denise is wanting you to send Ernie a link.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
I think they want to come in and chat with you.
It's chat with you.
Chat with us. They're coming after you. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell, Ernie can come after me all he wants. There's a very small part of me that is scared of Denise, but also like a large part of me that just loves her because she jokes about hopping out of the car, but the one day she does on me,
she's a badass.
Oh yeah, she's our legal team.
Yeah. Send in the secret weapon.
Yeah. But back to my question.
Yeah.
In this whole year, This is a 3-parter though. In this whole year, and this isn't going to be like what's your favorite guest? It's hard to pick. Out of this whole year, what is your favorite thing you've mentioned on the podcast that was great in conversation? Second part of that question, what is one thing in real life that you brought to a podcast that you love talking about? And lastly,
I'm lost.
okay.
Wow,
Okay.
you're making
Okay,
me really think right now.
Okay, let's start with question 1.
Yes, let's start with question 1.
What was your favorite conversation?
Ernie, what's
Hey,
your
it's
favorite
Ernie.
conversation?
Howdy, howdy.
What's going on?
We're trying to figure out this 3-part question. Hold on.
Oh God. Well,
See, I was gonna tell
Yeah,
them,
but-
I was gonna ask him, but then like Adam can't comprehend that much questions at one time.
No. Dude, my brain moves really slow. Okay?
That's fair.
You were still trying
So-
to figure out the first one.
Yeah.
So what is one topic or thing you talked about on a podcast in the past year that made one of your favorite conversations throughout this
Paranormal.
past year? God damn, I mean more specific.
Obviously, paranormal.
No, like what within it, like a certain investigation, a certain piece of evidence. I'm curious.
I mean,
I'm making you
I
think.
think
It's at least
one
trying
of
to.
the favorite things that I like to talk to this or about was probably with Dom and Joe B. Our investigation we had with them. That was a good
Okay.
topic. We had a good conversation with that. We experienced a lot of different things with them.
And was that?
I
Now,
agree.
granted, you went on a lot of investigations, but the first one that comes to mind is the cabin on 360. Is that?
That
Mhm.
was one of them, but the one that was the most was probably Sweet Springs.
Yeah.
Where's Sweet Springs at again?
That's in West Virginia.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yep.
Did you
That
catch
one-
anything cool, or did you see anything cool? Did you
We
experience
experienced
anything
a lot of things that we couldn't explain and had to actually have the caregiver come over and check the property because we thought
cool? Really?
people broke in.
We
Yeah.
thought people were like running around. the
We
building.
literally had a table flipped over, chairs blocking a doorway to a certain area. And the guy just gave us a tour probably about 20 minutes beforehand, and he left, and it was just the 4 of us in the building.
nice.
And we heard
Damn.
this crashing and banging noise, and we're in the safe room, as they called it, with the heat, because that was the only heat that was in the building. And we heard all this noise, and we looked out, and all the doors were open down this long hallway. And then when we got to this area where the stage was in this other room, the door was blocked off with a table flipped upside down and a bunch of chairs blocking the doorway. And we all looked at each other and said, no. No. Like we did. We literally were like, wait.
Hold up. That was not there. We just walked through here.
Yeah, and we literally have it on video. We walked right through there with the tour. There was nothing blocking the doorway. And we saw the guy get in his truck. There's only one way in and one way out of the building. And he drove off. And thankfully, he lived down the road. And Adam and Dom went and got him. And he checked the whole property, and there was no sign of break-in at all.
Wow.
And
No
Yeah.
animals. No nothing.
and what? Yeah, no.
And this guy was the biggest skeptic. I don't want to say non-believer, but like he wasn't about the paranormal. Like he wasn't in it. He was a person that said, look, if you show me something and if I have hard evidence, I can believe it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't. And when we showed him and everything, he goes,
You guys didn't do this?
He goes, you didn't do this?
No,
I'm
so
like,
we
"No."
just
He
walked
goes-
through here with you.
He goes, then this was 100% a paranormal
Yeah.
experience.
I'd say so.
That sounds like out of a horror movie. Just to be blunt.
Yeah.
Oh, that was literally the first 20 minutes of us being there.
That
was
what's
the first
question?
20 minutes.
Do you remember?
So,
Yeah.
if
What's
that was the
question
first.
two?
Oh,
are we still going on one? I was kidding.
I'm like Denise here. We've talked for too long. I forgot.
You're like, what's the first? If that was the first 20 minutes, probably what was the rest of the night like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
What was
ADHD.
question two.
My ADHD.
Do you remember question two?
Forgot honestly. If I if I talk for more than 20 minutes about something, like my brain just does like a hard reset unless it's something urgent.
So Ernie, how's it going?
Oh, pretty well. How are y'all doing?
Not bad. Thanks for coming on.
I saw that this is your 1 year anniversary, and I just happened to see on my Facebook memories that today is Denise and I's 1 year anniversary with Get Haunted as well.
Oh, that's awesome!
Oh, shit.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
Just
We
celebrate
share
all
an
together. That's awesome.
congratulations.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's been a
So-
good time getting to be part of this big family of people.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have to get down towards your way soon. That's
Yeah.
on our goal for next year.
Well, come on down. There's plenty going on. We got
Adam's a new father, so this year we kind of took it a little easy with everything going on. So next year we're gonna get back out there a little more.
Another
Once he's
kid
old
or
enough.
the
Same
another
one.
kid?
Same one, but, like,
I was like,
This is the year where he's really starting to
gotcha.
be
If you don't mind-
himself.
If you don't
He's
mind,
awesome.
if you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, because I know it's kind of sensitive, like information. But how old is he now?
He's a year and a half old,
Oh,
but
okay.
but he is. How do I put this? He's well advanced for his age.
Oh, he's running
So he-
around upstairs right now
Like,
as we
he's,
speak.
So he's already playing chess and figuring out algebraic equations.
Yeah.
And
Yep. He's good at solitaire.
Pretty soon. He's in his age group. Like, the doctors have a percentile of
Mhm.
where they should be. The average kid is around like 50 or 60% percentile, which is normal. He's in the 90 percentile.
He's the new Sheldon.
he's an alien.
Yeah,
He's an alien.
He fits like 2T, 3T outfits. He's a beast. He's strong.
He's our next special guest. He'll be coming on soon.
Yeah, he's
so where did he get the smarts from then?
not me.
Fucking.
So,
That's for sure. I will gladly take that one. He did.
Hey, hey, Adam, you are very funny. Remember that.
my wife's very smart. Her family's very smart. My brother is very smart. I got the short end of the stick.
oh my god.
So, hey, at least I admit it.
Yeah.
Most people are like, yeah, he got it from me. The only thing he got from me was his good looks, but
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I concur.
no,
Speaking
he's
of good
awesome.
looks,
it's the best thing that's happened to me,
Good.
which is cool.
as it should be.
And he likes things with wheels and motors. Like, I can't mow the lawn by myself. I can't plow the driveway anymore on my quad by myself. He has to come out and ride on the quad.
Cool.
Yeah,
It's good to have a little mini me like that.
it is. It's awesome. It really is.
And speaking of good looks, how's Ernie doing? With all
Yeah, Ernie, what's going on?
How's the past week been?
Well, I've had the flu, and today's the first day that I've tested negative for it, so I got it behind me, I guess.
That's
I'm still
good.
not feeling great, but Denise and I both have had the flu, and then of course, I don't know if you guys have paid any attention, but we've had floodwaters getting closer and closer and closer to the house, and the river finally crested today, and it's going back down now. So,
Oh, that's good news. Thank God.
well, I was hoping it would get our shed because it's insured for way more than it's worth, but it didn't.
Forest fire
So
in the flood.
Yeah.
So what's your address so I can put like 1,000 gallons of water through it?
I would. I was
The
saying
Ohio River.
Just throw a hose into the fucking into the river and siphon it into your cabin.
Yeah. Yeah. I could do. I mean, it's just like 10 feet down from the back of the shed. I could pump
So-
some in there, I guess, and say, "Oh, you won't believe this." It just got right up in there. It didn't
Just-
get any
yeah.
of this, but it got all
That
that.
thing just lifted up and off.
Hey, all you gotta tell them is the beaver blocked it and put the path right to it.
It was
Yeah,
dancing.
it was them damn beavers. You know how to beaver?
them damn beavers build them damn beavers.
Yeah, that damn beavers build the dam.
So how's everything going with the Ditto House?
It's going, man. I mean, it's always something here. There's always some activity going on. I mean, Denise and I were lying in bed earlier, and someone jiggled. You could hear the door handle jiggle to the bedroom door, and I got up a little bit later and looked, and the bedroom door was standing halfway open.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I'm
There's always something going on. We've got guests coming in next Friday night to do an investigation, so we're gonna have to get everything cleaned up and everything for that.
Nice.
You know, we
Not us.
opened up one Friday a month for this year. Each month we're doing one Friday night investigation at the house throughout the year, and we got folks coming in this coming Friday for the first one of the year, so that's going to be interesting.
I do, and that's wild.
That's a
And
lot
by-
of water, isn't it, Trevor?
Fire pit. Yeah,
And by
yeah.
the way, I'm not gonna. I guess I'll tell you on. I was gonna tell you at some point, probably tomorrow or something, but I won't mention who because I don't think they want me to tell. But I was invited to come down to the Ditto House next Friday too, so I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, funny you mentioned that. I hadn't gotten to the end of the story about that. We decided to cancel that investigation.
We took your spot, Trevor. Sorry.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Breaking news.
I got invited at the soiree, and I'm like, sure. And then months went by, and last Tuesday, I'm like, if not, I completely understand. But is that invite still there? Because like, if so, I got a plan and all this stuff, and they go, yeah, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'll make it work.
All right then. Well, it's just we did add that extra thing in there where anyone that we don't know about at least 2 weeks prior to the event that shows up, it's an additional $500 for that person.
So, Trevor,
I
Trevor,
won't be there.
It's a
I
grand
won't be
future.
I won't be there.
is that called the Trevor fee?
The Trevor
That-
fee.
That is called the I don't want you
It's
there.
the Trevor Rider.
The Trevor
It's called the
That's awesome.
that's called the I don't want you to be there, but if you can afford to be there fee.
Yeah.
So
Pay
for
me.
everyone watching right now, definitely if you're looking in the place to go,
Yes.
the Real Ditto House, 1841. You book it. You're
Where-
not going to be disappointed.
Ernie, where can people
I
go?
was just going to say, Ernie, tell them where to go.
Well, you can go to the Real Ditto House in 1841. It's a Facebook page, the Real Ditto House in 1841, or you can find me on Facebook, Ernie Pack, just like it is on the screen there. Pac-Man Paranormal Facebook page or group. We've also got a group for the hauntings of Fort Duffield, and we run investigations out of
That's
there as
right.
well.
I forgot about that. That's awesome, too. That's another place on our bucket list.
I'll tell you, I can't say a whole lot, but the Haunted Discoveries team came and filmed here and at Fort Duffield last year in April, and that episode is finally going to air coming up probably end of February or early March. And I've seen some clips of it, and you're going to want to check that out. They got
That's
some
awesome.
really good stuff.
Cool.
It's going to be worth watching.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome. So everyone check it out.
Check it
Kaylee
out.
says we're going to put Trevor in the kids' room.
What? Okay, I know I slept in. I know what room I slept in, but what was the room called? Because I don't want to say your kid's name.
That was James's room.
Okay, I'm not sure if you.
James's room.
I'm not sure if you wanted me to say his name on.
He's a full grown adult.
Okay.
Big enough to whoop all of us, I think.
Now, can you tell some of our viewers some history about the place?
Sure. The house was built in 1841. That's kind of why we call it the Real Ditto House in 1841.
Is that why?
I thought it was 1941.
It is located at 204 Elm Street in West Point, Kentucky, and it has been a private residence. It's been an inn. It's been a restaurant. It's been a brothel. It served as a Civil War hospital during the Civil War. That's why they called it a Civil War hospital, because it was during the Civil War.
Wait, really?
I thought it was
Oh my
after.
God! All right, Trevor, have a good night. No, I'm just kidding.
But it's had a lot of different incarnations over the years. The people that we bought the house from said that there were 28 people who died in the house. The room I'm in right now, we call it the murder room. In 1903, there was a traveling life insurance salesman named Silas Rodman that was last seen here in this room. And the story is that he was murdered and his body was found in the river out back the following May. He was murdered on Thanksgiving evening, Thanksgiving night. And we do have General Sherman's desk downstairs in the parlor. There's a lot of Civil War history in this town, a lot of history in general in this town. There's been Indian massacres in town, several floods, lots of different things that have been noteworthy throughout history around here. You've got two rivers that come together right here in the backyard. The Salt River and the Ohio River come together in the backyard. You got railroad tracks that come across about 100 yards that way, and they cross right in the middle of town with another set of tracks. So you get this. If you know anything about Brandon and Mustafa's book, Elements of a Haunting, they talk about things that are the elements of a haunting, like running limestone quarries or limestone cave systems, those never-ending conductors that are, railroad tracks, that long line of conductor.
Everything right there too.
We've got all of those elements right here in West Point.
And out of curiosity, do you have any ley lines near you?
We are sitting right on the 38th parallel.
Okay.
Elm Street is the 38th parallel.
Oh, wow.
I forgot if you did or not, but okay, cool.
Yep.
Gotcha. I don't know why I'm reading that like it's my show. Sorry. I'm used to reading them the second they pop up.
I'm not wearing pants. I am not wearing pants.
Hey, Richard. Yeah.
I have 83 kids. Send help. You have
83 kids.
You have 82 too much, my guy.
Well, you have fun with that. Have a good night. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Here we go.
Where the hell do you find 83 kids?
He doesn't have 83 kids.
Oh,
Trey. Come on. We're about 20 minutes from Waverly Hills.
Oh boy.
And I'm good, Richard Brault.
That's a perfect combo right there. That's another place that we want to go to.
But you said already that due to the past and everything, you're never going back there again, right?
I have no plans to ever go back.
Hypothetically, and obviously this is a huge hypothetical, if management changes and they somehow change up how they work, would you consider it, or are you like dead set in your mind, never again?
I love the building. I love the spirits there. I'm very glad that Charlie and Tina have the building back. I would love to be back at the building, but there's some things principle wise that will keep me from going back at this point. I believe.
Okay.
I believe in that this is about history and it's about people,
Yeah.
and it's about reality. It's not about being scary or, I don't know, profiting.
Yeah.
And
Because Denise said it's not the management, and I didn't know that. I remember whenever you guys tell the whole story, occasionally, you just mentioned a lot of factors. I wasn't sure which one of those factors was holding you back.
yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, it's
Gotcha.
like I say, we fought hard in that Save Waverly Hills battle.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
that knows anything about when they tried to take the building from Tina and Charlie. It was Denise and I that were the faces of that movement to get the building back in the right hands. We won, and
Yeah.
it's back in the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a place that'll always be a part of me. I mean, 502. That's room that's taken straight from the font of the room number 502 at Waverly Hills. That's where I met Denise through the spirit of Sarah up there. And so it's a place that means a lot to me.
I'm sorry you guys went through that.
Many years. I can tell you anything you want to know about that building. But
I'm just, whenever you guys told us about that, like not just us, but like they get haunted, like the whole network, right? About that story, hearing what happened to you there, for you and Denise, not you as a couple, and then hearing and then referencing that and comparing that to what Rob and Sarah and everyone in the network has went through with all this other shit, in a very weird way, we bonded like as a whole, and I'm like, you belong here.
yeah,
No,
there were a lot of parallels with backstabbers and things like that were going on at that time.
Yeah.
And stories being built on lies. Heck, there's one person in the paranormal community right now, will not name. He's built an entire career off of lies that started with that movement or that situation. So,
and that's one of the
if you've seen our group chat,
Yeah.
know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll stay off of that subject.
Oh, how's the? Did
Did
you see that game from last night?
Yeah. It was an awesome game last night, actually.
Yeah, I love it when the Ravens scored that 3-point field goal.
The big problem is we all need to come together. I know I said I wouldn't talk about it, but guess what? We're all in this for our passion of the paranormal, and I don't give a fuck.
This is a PG show, man.
That went out the window.
That's out the window.
We lost that a while ago.
Because when me and Mike started Two Brothers, we were sitting on my couch, and it was during the pandemic, and I said I've been interested in it, and it's such a great community, and some icons of the community had made it possible for us to be able to do what we do. And how do I say this nicely? All these dumb motherfuckers spreading rumors.
Yep.
Need to get a hold of yourself.
And we got canceled on.
No, but it's true.
It's true.
It's true. Y'all need to get a hold of yourselves. Be fucking adults. Get your facts straight and remember what this community is about. Because if you can't remember what this community is about, then get the fuck out of the community.
I'm going to jump in right here and point blank. I'm going to say it like this. If it wasn't for the community that me and Adam started in 4 years ago, this is how we got to meet all you awesome people. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I dealt with a lot of stuff with other teams that I've worked for and all that, but I'm so grateful for the community that I'm part of now, the family I'm part of now, and we all are doing it for the love and passion of the paranormal. Right, and unfortunately, we're all getting dragged in for this stuff because of people running their mouths and nonsense, but the love and passion needs to come back. We need it back more than ever. And I can tell you right now, this right here, what we're on right now, this community, this podcast program, this is the love and passion.
Mhm.
I don't
It
care what
truly
anyone
is.
says.
It amazes me that there are people out there that are getting so much traction and so much are being given so much of a voice that are just, they're obviously not aware of what Get Haunted is really about. Because I mean, I've met a huge cast of amazing people, and we all support one another. We all do what we can to promote one another.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. We all work together. We've got different ideas. We're not all, we're not a cult. We're all one mindset, despite what they say. And it's funny to joke about it, but yeah. I mean, maybe we might, maybe a little bit. No.
Maybe a little bit. No.
No.
What?
It's just this is what it should be. I mean, this is people working together, people kicking ideas off one another. I mean, in our group chats in the network, I mean, you constantly see people asking questions about your opinion on this, your opinion on that, different techniques, different evidence, whatever. And we're working together, and we're all trying to find the same, we got the same goal in mind.
Yeah.
So
It's just sweet.
where anybody would have a problem with Get On It, I really don't. I truly.
The problem
One
is too many people worry about how many followers this person has, how many people they got, how many people are going to have this TV deal. You know what? Who cares about that? How about worrying about the paranormal?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? Yeah, I'm sure we all would love a TV deal. We would all love millions of followers, but you could have a million followers and still be a shitty person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The one thing that me and Adam are all about is we're all about giving back to the community. We're all about giving back to these people that let us, like you, Ernie, open your place up for us to come in and investigate.
Absolutely.
The places that we do. We're holding an event May 17th up in New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. We give the money right back to Willie for his place to keep the upkeep on the place. We don't take any dimes. We don't take money.
He's offered to go, and we said nope.
I want you guys to do what you do to give us opportunities to come into your place. And we can't thank you owners enough for the stuff that you guys do for us.
But the thing is, we got to worry about these places that give us the opportunity to go in there.
Yep.
Okay. I don't do this. None of us do this for the money. Okay. I don't care if you tell me you do it for the money. You're a fucking liar. Plain and simple.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you, I personally know a lot of the people who have been on TV shows, some who are still out there plugging away, trying to stay on TV and do all those things. And most of them have a job. I mean, they're the paranormal is not, hello, April.
What's up, April?
Paranormal is not a cow for anybody. I mean, they're out of everybody in the paranormal, which is probably millions of us. There's maybe 5 or 6 people that are actually making a living through the paranormal,
and one's that vacant.
Well, yeah.
We're not going to mention any names, but that damn Zach Bacon.
Hold on, let me tell you something. And everybody's mad at him. A lot of people talk crap about him, and that's because he succeeded in it and they haven't. I don't care.
Succeeded.
You could let me tell you something. I watch his stuff.
He succeeded in the entertainment aspect of it.
Absolutely.
But he's still there. And people but here's the thing. He made it and people talk crap about him, right?
Yeah.
So and an old man once told me, if people aren't talking shit about you, then you ain't doing it right. Because if you're succeeding, people are going to talk shit.
Then Ernie's made it.
Because they're not.
Ernie's made it.
But
I don't know. I mean, there's
doing it right. No one's going to talk shit. Sorry.
This is true. Like Denise says, we've got a contract with the city to run the investigations up at Fort Duffield. I am on the board of the Friends of Fort Duffield, the volunteer group that maintains the fort and basically runs it. And we had a meeting a couple of months ago, and I gave them the breakdown for the last year at the fort of how much money we brought in versus how much money we donated back to the fort. The amount of money we brought in was less than the amount we donated to the fort.
Yep.
And the mayor was like, he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, what? He said, this is supposed to be, you're supposed to be running a business and making money off this. We did this contract so you could make money. I said, no, I did this contract to help restore the fort.
Yep.
And, that's what we're doing. Help
you are a true hero for doing that too.
And,
you guys are
a lot of people get that's 99% of us out there in the field. We are donating, putting money into the bank accounts of these historic locations or endangered locations in a lot of cases.
Yeah, there's a lot of them closing too, unfortunately.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good that we're doing that goes unnoticed, and if people think that we're all about out there chasing demons or just being a bunch of weirdos running around in the dark, which, hey, we're a bunch of weirdos running around in the dark that are actually concerned about history and concerned about the souls that might be left behind or still visiting these locations.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
We all just need to put the bullshit aside and come together.
Yeah. Get back to those basics of what it's all about. It's about history. It's about people. It's about getting answers to what happens after we die. That's
absolutely.
And helping others,
I do need to head out here in the next
few
minutes.
No problem. I didn't realize we're way over an hour already, so that's freaking awesome.
But the one thing I will end on is a happy note. Is that with all the bullshit that's happening in the paranormal community right now, won't name names, won't name anything else, but one thing that I'm glad that we're doing as a community, because I've seen a few pop up, I just don't know how they went because I don't get to watch them, but the town halls that have happened and will happen in the future, wish we didn't need them. I wish the community could just smile and nod and drive away the hate without talking and everyone just be all joyful. But that's just not how the world is or how the paranormal field is. So in the future, I'm sure Sarah will and Rob will. And me and Sarah have been talking, and I'm gonna be hosting some town halls as well, and we're gonna get that figured out. And anyone else in the paranormal field that's watching this that has a podcast or a show or a presence that sees all this hate and bullshit, don't just think it'll be fixed overnight and ignore it, because for the past year it hasn't.
Nope.
Going on
3-4 years. If you have a voice and you want to say something, reach out to a friend. Reach out to us, as conceited as that sounds. We're here to help.
Yep.
Reach out to us and start a town hall, or reach out to us and we'll get a town hall going if you want to share your voice with us. Something.
Absolutely.
We need to do something to bring. We needed to do something. We are doing something.
Yep.
We're doing the town halls. We're spreading positivity. The bullshit's being exposed slowly, as we've all seen.
Yep.
And we just need, once it's all exposed and once it's all said and done and the words have been said and thoughts have been answered, we need to come together and just say, now that this shit's out there, let's talk this shit out and let's just be happy again.
Yep.
So
grown ass
town
adults,
halls,
we can do it.
More
Let's
town
help.
halls are coming in the future, not only from me and Sarah, but also from anybody else who just wants to do one. Set it up, have a peaceful
just help.
conversation, talk about shit that's uncomfortable, because
Yep.
uncomfortable can turn comfortable.
Absolutely.
It can. But on that note, I never said long story short. I never said long story short.
Well,
But
Trevor, Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming on to our 1 year anniversary. It was awesome having you.
Of course.
Ernie-
Thank you for
Ernie,
Ernie, same
Steve.
for
Well,
you.
stay
Thank you
here,
guys.
Stay here, Ernie.
Ernie, you can stay for a second if you want.
Yeah.
Sure.
Trevor's got to head out, but Trevor, we'll see you soon. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
All right. I love you all, even in the comment
I
section.
love you too. All right, we'll
out.
see you soon. Bye. All right.
I want to thank you.
Now we can talk about him. He's not here anymore.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
That's right. I know he's not listening.
Tell everybody. I want to give everybody that's still listening a chance. Again, tell them where they can find you, where they can help, where they can support you guys, and what you do.
Well,
Yep.
All right. Pac-Man Paranormal. We have a Facebook page and group. We have a page for the Real Ditto House in 1841. It's DITTO. Pac-Man is spelled PACKMAN, Denise. I saw her over in the comments being smart. PACK, just like my name here, Pac-Man Paranormal. Just like it is on the screen there. Also, Hauntings of Fort Duffield. It's a Facebook group. And we do events at the fort. We do about 4 or 5 a year called Spirits, Squatches, and Stories Around the Campfire, which those are good times. Everybody that comes always has a good time. Usually people return for the next one once they come to one and return.
That's awesome.
We have a cookout. We build a fire. We usually have Squatch Man there. We usually have Todd and Leanne Eskew of the Black Wolf Paranormal. Some other special guests come in from time to time, and we tell stories around the campfire. And you've got about 180 acres up there where you've got Civil War spirits, you've got Native American spirits, you've got cryptid activity, you've got UFO activity. Yeah, extremeticketing.com/Pac-Man. You can find tickets to all of our events. We're also going to be co-hosting with, Get Haunted is bringing the Trifecta experience to
that's gonna be awesome.
At the end of May. I believe it's May 30th. I could be wrong on it. It's the last Saturday in May anyway.
Yeah, I think it's Memorial Day weekend. Yeah.
And that's going to be a good time. There's the VIP tickets are already sold out for that, but there's still tickets for the other elements of that. Christopher Lee Jansen is going to be in. He's going to be doing readings of all types, past life regression, card readings, psychic readings, whatever you want. I mean, he's a master of all trades when it comes to that, and one of the best there is. We're doing the CE5 experiment. We're going to have Squatchman there again.
Wow.
Greg Yost. If you guys have anyone that's never been around Squatchman, you need to take advantage of an opportunity to get in the forest with him. What he does is magic. I mean, he basically calls in the forest people, and you will have an experience 9 times out of 10 when you're in the forest. It's amazing. But we got a lot of things going on. Like I say, the episode on Haunted Discoveries is going to be airing in March. We're looking forward to that because Fort Duffield's relatively new to the scene in the paranormal community. And to get the exposure of a TV show like that, and with them catching the evidence that they caught and some of the other evidence that we've caught up there and we're hoping that it takes off and becomes
huge. That's going to be a huge
sustaining, because we're really having to work hard to sell tickets to things right now because it's a place that people haven't heard of,
Yep.
Well,
So March
you heard
29th.
Everybody. Go buy your ticket now.
Yeah, extremeticketing.com. Check it out.
And even if you can't make it there,
buy a ticket anyway.
Buy a ticket, support it.
Yep.
It's true because everybody in this community needs to even help the places they can't go. Because if you help, if you donate, see, you can't make it there now. If you don't help, then when you can make it there, that place won't be there.
Yep.
Right.
So go help. Go donate.
Definitely for everyone watching, checking out that trifecta that's coming that Get Haunted and you guys are throwing on. There's a little piece of everything for you to experience.
Yeah, there's something for everybody up there.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Ernie.
Yes.
Well, thank you,
with you.
guys.
Yeah, not a problem. And I'm sure we'll talk with you and Denise again soon.
Sure.
All right. Have a
Stay-
good night.
All right. Take care. We'll see you.
Thanks. All right. Have a good one.
All right, everybody.
All right.
I want to thank everybody
Yeah.
for coming on. Everybody we had guests, and remember, the paranormal community is about love and passion and history.
Yes.
Stop the drama, stop the bullcrap, and just focus on the paranormal community.
Yes. And again, for all you guys coming on tonight, all our guests, all the people in the comment section, we thank you so much for the love and support you've given us over the past 4 years. It's the first year for us to have a podcast.
Absolutely.
Which I remember we were a little scared about doing a podcast as we've never done it before. And thankfully, Rob and Sarah gave
a
us
big thank you for Rob and
an
Sarah
awesome platform, an awesome Get Haunted podcast program for us to come on.
A Get Haunted family.
And it's been amazing for the past year with all things paranormal. So on this note,
we end the 1 year.
We end the 1 year show. We hit the road tomorrow.
I don't know nothing about it.
He doesn't know where we're going, but we have an investigation tomorrow night. He doesn't know. I'm surprising it. It's a birthday gift for him. But check out our schedule on Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal. We have a lot of cool places coming up. We picked 4 places this year that we're going to investigate privately. It'll be on our YouTube channel at some point, including St. Albans in Virginia. We're pushing ourselves a little to the point. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to be there. We're going extreme with that one. Also, May 17th, we're going to be up in New Hampshire at the
James House.
Oh my God, what's it called?
James House.
Yeah, the James House. Thank you. There's so many. The James House Association. Tickets are on sale now at Ticket Leap. The link is on our Facebook page. Tickets are going fast. There's only a couple remaining. Definitely come join us. It's been a tradition of ours now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 14 Fest has been canceled. We were supposed to be there before, and then we were going to do the James House that night. But shout out to Paranormal 5. Hope everything's good. We're hoping to be back 2026 with the 14 Fest.
Yes.
But thank you all again.
And we love all of you.
We love you all, yeah. And as you saw, what Kent just wrote. Next Friday night, we're going to be on his show, the Paranormal Addicts Podcast at 7 p.m. We hope you join us. It's going to be a good night. Can't wait to be guests on his show. Mm-hmm. And at that note, we're going to leave you with a big thank you.
Yes.
We love you all.
We love you all.
And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great night and an awesome weekend. Love you guys.